at the end of the day, we have to recognize that the biggest enemy is actually ourselves. Anything in us that hasn't been surrendered to the cross and given to God has the ability to rise up and replace God in your life. So again, like spiritual warfare, that stuff's real. The enemy is definitely at work trying to keep people from knowing God, and if they know God, trying to keep people from getting to know Him more, trying to get people to quit. Like, oh, the enemy works, I get that. But at the end of the day, we have to recognize that the biggest enemy is actually ourselves. That's actually the biggest enemy. There are people who are worshiping crazy things, ritualistically, that are worshiping, not just metaphorically. But the biggest God that gets worshipped by humanity is the God of self. You'll see it in our world. Why? Because you go to a bookstore, and the biggest section in the bookstore is self-care. And you're not going to find books in a self-care section that point you to Christ. And if you do, you might want to read carefully, because I have a feeling it's not the same one. The world tells you to put self first and then other things later. Jesus tells us the kingdom of God principle is self must die before you can even really know who you are. It is a complete paradigm from what the world tries to teach us. We have to die faster so that we can live longer.